All right. So just so I'm getting it right and everyone else listening is too, the tax implications can vary depending on if you're doing a buyout, if
Yep.
you're just selling it, one spouse could take all of the responsibility
Mm-hmm.
or it's divided in two.
Right. So it completely depends, but it needs to be drafted properly in your decree to actually demonstrate that. And a lot of times it's not. So technically, neither of us can provide tax advice. Always like to clarify that. But it's really important to work with a tax advisor. I always tell clients, even if you do your own taxes, work with a tax advisor the year that you get a divorce, because that's going to be the year that's going to have the biggest kind of roller coaster of what applies and what doesn't. But it is really important because it's going to vary. And so if your documents aren't drafted properly, let's say you do your taxes separately, well, one CPA could assume one thing and one CPA could assume another, and now you're getting audited. We don't need to do that. So it's really important that you're not only talking about selling or keeping your house, but what are the taxes associated with that and how are they handled? Even if you don't know what the taxes are going to be, we still need to allocate them properly. Who's going to be responsible for what, or who's even going to get the benefit? So, for example, who gets the deductions for the mortgage and the insurance that you paid for the year? Who's going to get those pieces on their taxes so you don't double up and get audited by the IRS? No one likes that.
And that's what you're helping people figure out, right? I mean,
Right.
it's not always a fighting room situation where you would easily be able to help them and say, hey, it might make more sense for this person to get that benefit and then you get this benefit based on income levels and or whatever it might be. And
Right.
that I think would be so helpful for people in this situation because right, their mind is already kind of racing and all over the place. And
Yeah.
and you helping them make those decisions and getting that decree moving forward so that they can, make the right moves after that.